Hello, my name is Stacy Kivinger. I am a citizen that lives here in Mount Pleasant, and the title of what I'm going to read that I've written is What is Medicaid? To understand Medicaid, Medicare, and SNAP benefits, it is important to understand the history of Social Security and its crucial role in the lives of every single American citizen. What the oligarchy calls wasteful resources are actually the programs meant to assist and improve the lives of the disabled, children, elderly, and the impoverished. Social Security is an insurance policy put in place by bipartisan Congress to protect American citizens from one bad day that leads to the financial ruin that can result from losing a main source of income due to circumstances beyond their control. Job deletion, forced layoffs, permanent disability, or during an economic disaster. 14 months after sending Congress a promise, on August 14th, 1935, Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Social Security Act, a direct response to the horrors incurred during the most horrific economic disaster of its time, the Great Depression. He recognized the importance of the government in protecting the welfare of every American citizen, even the elderly, disabled, and the destitute. FDR promised to create a safeguard against the hazards and vicissitudes of life, old age, poverty, disability. In 1939, the foundation of SNAP food assistance benefits was built as a means to buy food from farmers and provide that food to organizations that could help hunger relief agencies and local communities. In 1939, it turned into providing stamps to citizens so that they could exchange those stamps for food and produce. This program was officially signed into law as the Food Stamp Act in 1964, ensuring access to food for low-income families and parents. The Medicare and Medicaid programs, officially titled as the Social Security Amendments of 1965, were signed into law by Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States, on July 30th, 1965. Both were created to be health care safety needs, with Medicare assigned to take care of the elderly as prices increase, while Medicaid became a state-run program for to assist low-income families and individuals, children, parents, pregnant women, seniors, and the disabled with health coverage. Medicaid is the only insurance that pre-existing conditions cannot be denied and covers the hundreds of thousands of dollars costs for needed medical equipment, specialists, medication. For example, an electric wheelchair allowing for self-autonomy costs tens of thousands of dollars. It is easily the price of a car. While treatments and medication itself can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now a callback to the title appears, What is Medicaid? Outside of its history, the only other aspect I can attest to are all the things that Medicaid has allowed me, one of the lucky disabled, to accomplish with funds allocated yearly by Congress. I sit here, a self-actualized individual with not one, but 2 master's degrees. I am mostly self-autonomous and blessed to be able to advocate not only for myself, but others who can't or do not know how to. Medicaid covers the cost of my electric wheelchair once every 5 years, which can easily be over $10,000 to $20,000, a price I could never afford on my own. This chair allowed me to attend Delta College and 2 universities to discover my full potential, a valuable asset for the public and private sectors. This in turn provided me with unique skills that I would not have been able to discover otherwise. As talked about before, Medicaid is the only program that has the waiver, which covers my in-home health required to transfer to and from the bed and the toilet, shower, cook, dress, and any other physical demanding activity required for survival. Without this help, I would have never been able to attend graduate school here in Central Michigan University, nor contribute to the economy like an average, responsible adult citizen. I have learned to overcome obstacles and help others who are disabled or not because of the waiver program. Medicaid pays for the genetic treatment medication that costs $28,000 a month. This medication, Evistri, has helped reverse a significant decrease in the muscular function due to spinal muscular atrophy type 3, which I was diagnosed with all the way back in 1999. Before starting this treatment 2 or 3 years ago, I was at the point where it was difficult to keep my chin from touching my chest. If my head was like this, oh, sorry. Because of the mic or because of traffic? Oh, sorry. Where touching my chest to my head was, my chin was stuffing out. I was nearing the point where lifting a glass of water was a chore to drink. With this medication, I have become more self-sufficient with tasks such as brushing my teeth, combing my hair, putting my shirt on, and being more physically capable with my arm movements, strength, and my hands. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP benefits for decades have been the government's promise to American citizens to have their best interests at heart. It is a bulwark against the threat of poverty and death. For those members of Congress that claim to be Christians, this is what Jesus meant when he stated that any action involving the least of these brothers and sisters of mine is the same as doing it unto myself. Matthew 25:40. This here is a test given to us, an example of separating the sheep from the goats.